Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Scorpio, March 29, 2025. Retrograde Venus retreats into your sector of spirit and the higher mind today, after a relatively lengthy visit to your career sector. This shift can point to a review of or return to an unfinished matter or previous condition related to travel, education, special interests, or publishing. You may feel a little stuck in the past or in limbo during the retrograde that lasts until April 12, after which you have more of Venus moving in direct, normal, motion in this sector until April 30 to resolve matters and take affirmative action based on your discoveries. It's a fine time to connect with people who expand your perspective. Today, bonding moments are possible. Romantic impulses are strong, and an overpowering desire to escape can be with you. If you are obligated to routine work, you may feel overwhelmed. Venturing outside of your routine appeals most. This is a strong time for forgiveness, compassion, and new understanding. Aim to make peace with the past. Water sign energy will trickle throughout the cosmos today, bringing even more sweetness to your life. Mental Mercury continues to make tracks through the heavens, stopping at nothing as he forges ahead. Our cosmic messenger planet will cozy up in conjunction with Neptune, the planet of compassion. This ensures that you'll be feeling the urge to pursue adventure and new horizons with your lover at your side. However, if single, you may be inspired to seek someone who is out of your usual type or venture onto a vacation. Love can be found by looking in unknown territory. Finish what you have started. It is time to take a step back in your professional journey once Venus retrograde enters Pisces and conjuncts Neptune in Pisces. At first, you might be confused about what you need to wrap up. Give yourself some time to think about the pathways and experiences you never got around to. You may realize that there is a travel opportunity, educational possibility, or something else to complete before progressing in your professional journey. Tie up your loose ends before the second half of Venus retrograde is over. Your own health is the greatest investment you will make in your life. How have you been doing so far? What are your plans for the future? If you haven't thought about your health as an investment, it's time to start. What other asset you got that affects every single waking hour? Consider breath. How you breathe affects your sleep, your digestion, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you make love. Need I say more? Yoga also helps a great deal. On this day you'll probably find that you have a ton of energy to get into all kinds of activities. Finish any work that's outstanding, do some cleaning and organizing, or see about getting out for some exercise. Whatever you choose, be sure you finish what you start. This will bring the most satisfaction. Further, you will start tomorrow off with a clean slate, just raring to get something new going. Not for a minute will Venus departure from your career sector today see you lose your professional edge. If anything, by retrograding back out and with Mercury also retrograding back out over the weekend, this will take the brakes off just as an eclipsing new moon in 2 days will be giving things the green light. With Neptune, the planet of hopes and dreams, just 4 days away from his first visit to your career sector in 150 years and Venus only gone for 5 weeks and Mercury for even less, this is just the start of some game-changing months. Meanwhile, Venus is heading back to an adventurous part of your chart to help you get the most out of Neptune's final days. Nearly 2 months after leaving an adventurous part of your chart, Venus, the planet of love, retrogrades back in today for a do-over with the moon, who will return a few hours earlier there to greet her. Venus returns for a second chance to once more bring the spirit of romance and adventure together, this time in retrograde motion and with Mars still in your romantic sector, with an opportunity for a do-over. Scorpio, transformation is happening beneath the surface. Your quote of the day: let go, and watch yourself rise. Your color of the day is deep maroon, symbolizing renewal and strength. Lucky numbers: 9, 15, 28. A realization may change the way you see a situation. Release what no longer serves you. It's time for a fresh start. Someone's loyalty will become clear today. Trust in the process of growth and change. Our eyes in the sky. Take a deep breath and settle into this moment. There's no rush, no pressure, just an opportunity to receive whatever messages are meant for you. No matter where you are right now, emotionally or physically, this reading is here to offer clarity, reassurance, and maybe even a little inspiration. Let's see what the cards have to say. The first card that comes forward is the Chariot, and this is a powerful sign of momentum and determination. There's a sense of forward movement happening, whether you feel it yet or not. This is the energy of pushing through obstacles, staying focused, and trusting that your hard work is leading you somewhere meaningful. If you've been doubting whether you're on the right path, take this as confirmation that you are. Even if things have felt challenging or uncertain, this card reminds you that persistence and confidence will take you where you need to go. Think about a time in your life when you faced a challenge but kept moving forward anyway. That same strength still exists within you now. The Chariot asks you to trust yourself, take control, and keep going. You are more capable than you think. Next, we have the Four of Swords, WH. It brings a different kind of message, one of rest, reflection, and the importance of slowing down. While the Chariot pushes forward, the Four of Swords reminds us that progress isn't always about constant movement. Sometimes, the most valuable thing we can do is pause, take a breath, and recharge. Have you been feeling mentally or emotionally exhausted? Have you been putting pressure on yourself to always be productive? This card is a reminder that rest is not a weakness. Taking time for yourself, whether it's through meditation, journaling, or simply stepping away from distractions, will allow you to return to your goals with even more clarity. It's okay to take a break. In fact, it may be exactly what you need right now. The next card in this reading is the Page of Wands, bringing in a spark of curiosity, creativity, and excitement for what's ahead. This is the energy of new ideas, of feeling inspired again, of allowing yourself to explore something without needing to have all the answers first. Have you been feeling drawn to try something new? Maybe it's a creative project, a skill you've always wanted to learn, or even just a different way of thinking. The Page of Wands is an invitation to follow that excitement, no matter how small it may seem. Often, the best things in life start as a simple curiosity. What if you allowed yourself to explore without judgment? What if you approached life with a sense of wonder, just as you did when you were a child? This card encourages you to embrace the unknown with an open heart and a willingness to learn. As we continue, we have the Six of Cups, which carries a deeply nostalgic and comforting energy. This card speaks to memories, connections, and the people or places that make us feel safe. It can indicate reconnection, maybe with an old friend, a past passion, or even with a part of yourself that you've lost touch with. Have you been reminiscing about the past lately? Have you been longing for a sense of familiarity or home? This card is a reminder that while we are always growing and evolving, there is still value in looking back. The experiences that shaped you, the lessons you've learned, the people who have touched your heart, they are all still a part of you. If there's someone you've been thinking about reaching out to, now may be the time. If there's a dream or a hobby you left behind, maybe it's worth revising. Sometimes, the things that bring us the most joy are the ones we've known all along. Finally, we close this reading with the Nine of Pentacles, a card of self-sufficiency, abundance, and the rewards of hard work. This is a moment of recognizing how far you've come. Even if you don't always see it, you have grown, accomplished, and overcome so much. This card encourages you to take a step back and appreciate yourself. Have you given yourself credit for the things you've achieved? Have you allowed yourself to feel proud of who you are becoming? Often, we're so focused on what's next that we forget to celebrate where we are now. This is your reminder that you are worthy of enjoyment, of stability, of peace. Whatever you've been working toward, know that your efforts are paying off. Trust that you are building a life that aligns with your deepest desires. Looking at this reading as a whole, there is a beautiful balance of movement and stillness, of looking forward and looking back. The Chariot and the Page of Wands push you toward new possibilities, reminding you that the future is filled with opportunity. The Four of Swords and the Six of Cups encourage you to rest, to reflect, to find meaning in where you've been. And the Nine of Pentacles reassures you that all of your efforts are leading to something real, something fulfilling. There is no rush. You are exactly where you need to be. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Do any of these messages resonate with where you are in your life right now? Are you feeling a pull towards something new, or have you been in a period of reflection? What is something you're proud of yourself for? Let's start a conversation, support each other, and celebrate the journey we're all on together.